you ready to resume the meeting?
Maybe.
All right. I'll call everyone. Well, moving on. What was it you said? The power of flux? What is that?
Please allow me to explain.
Erica!
Lieutenant General Raoul, when did you get here?
Just a moment ago, but it seems I missed some sort of crisis.
Yeah, that bastard Hugo pulled out this insane weapon. Or wait, what did Ott say? He used something called the power of flux.
I see. So that's the secret of the phenomenon that turned the Cygnus army into sand. As for flux, this lady here would know the most about it.
And she is...
I apologize for not introducing myself. I am Erica, the former princess of Granorg.
Princess Erica?
I had sought refuge with King Garland of Cygnus after fleeing from Granorg. That is when I came into contact with Lieutenant General Raoul regarding the reclamation of my homeland.
Until now, she had mainly worked behind the scenes. Once she realized an incursion into Granorg was imminent, she asked to accompany us.
So that's it. Well, it's fine with me. But if she's going to come with us, she'll have to be treated the same as everyone else.
I would expect as much. Since fleeing from my homeland, I have cast away my title.
Don't be too hard on her.
Understood. You're okay with this, right, Stock?
Sure.
Brother?
Brother?
Oh, pardon me.
I'm going to get some fresh air.
We get to do this the whole dance all over again, but in a different timeline.
I wondered where you were. Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. Erica, there's something I want to ask you. It's about what Ott mentioned a moment ago, the power of flux. Isn't that the power that's passed down through the royal family of Granorg?
How do you know about that? Could you really be...
What?
Oh, no, I must have been mistaken. Pardon me. I'll answer your question now. As you said, the power of flux is passed down through Granorg's royal family, but it is definitely not meant to turn people to sand. It is used to bring the unstable mana of this land back into its natural balance, using the power of flux to bring stability back to this land. This has been the duty of our royal family for generations.
But in practice, it's now become capable of harming others.
I believe they are triggering a mana breach in certain locations to turn people into sand, incorporating the spell formula for flux into a weapon, and using it for wholesale destruction. These are rather grave ideas General Hugo is capable of.
I assume the idea was actually Fennel's. He's one of the finest engineering minds in the world. He's the one who created the thaw machine for Hugo too.
Atlus still has such a man? Well, in any case, something must be done about that dreadful weapon.
But if we so much as try, we'll be turned to sand as soon as we approach it. We can't even think about an attack without a way to protect ourselves from its effects.
There is one way to protect oneself from it. The Royal Granorg treasure. Etherion, the Stone of Flux.
We have it.
That stone fixes mana in place, protecting the bearer from a breach. It's a must for the ritual.
And if we had it, we could negate the weapon's effects.
We have it.
Yes, but Etherion was last in my stepmother Protea's possession. Now that she's been executed by General Hugo...
I see.
Ah, there you two are.
Hugo. It's Raoul again.
Lieutenant General Raoul, has something happened?
We had a visit from one of Hugo's messengers. He's proposing an armistice.
Hugo wants an armistice.
I don't even know what that is. An agreement made by opposing sides of the war to stop fighting for a certain... Oh. It's a truce.
That's right.
Could have just said...
They'll recognize Forja, Cygnus, and Celestia as independent nations if we back down. Now that they've annexed Granorg, he must want to get his house in order rather than fight a war.
And what will our response be?
I can't decide something like that on my own. That's why I came to talk to you two.
If we agree to the armistice, the war will end for the time being. What do you think, Stock?
Reject it. We're talking about Hugo.
We can't accept an armistice.
What? Why ever not?
Because Hugo can't be trusted.
He came to power by deceiving and backstabbing anyone in his way, after all. I'm glad we're of like minds on this. I'll inform his messenger.
You are sure this was the best course of action, aren't you?
Yeah.
Stock, what are you and Erica talking about? Uh-oh. No. No, no, no!
What?
I actually have Ethereon with me right now. You should hold on to it.
That's impossible. But no, this is the genuine article. Where did you get it?
I can't tell you that.
As I suspected, you're the holder, the wielder of the White Book of Flux.
Shush!
You must have been made to vow never to speak of it by the Chronicle's guide. But I've hit upon it, haven't I? So the vow you made should bear no weight before me. Please then, tell me.
Yes. I am the holder of the White Chronicle. You gave me Ethereon in another world.
I see. Then, I'll return this Ethereon to you.
What?
There's only one like it in all the world, and it is necessary to perform the ritual. Once things are over here, I ask that you return it to the other world. I'm sure that that world's Erica would feel as I do.
All right. Erica, I need to know something. What led you to believe that I had the White Chronicle? You don't have to answer the question if you don't want to.
I'm sorry.
There's one more thing. There should be another book. One of a paired set with the White Chronicle. Do you know where it is?
I don't know if it's one of a set, but I have at least been told that there's another book, the Black Book of Flux, the Black Chronicle. You most likely refer to that, but it was taken by someone long ago, and its whereabouts are still unknown.
I see.
Stock, there's something else I should tell you. It's very important.
What is it?
You're actually my... No!
Ott?
I don't want you to go anywhere.
Wait, Ott, what are you saying? I'm not going anywhere. What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I don't like it!
I understand, but I can't help if I don't know what it is.
Ott. Erica! Yes? No taking away stock! Ott, do you...
What's going on?
Wait.
That's the Black Book of Flux?
Why do I get the feeling that's him? We've been running around, but we've never seen our alternate self. What if that's the other us?
I'm gonna protect stock!
Hey, best party.
I won't lose.
Or shadows. Keep forgetting it's dreamless. Ow. Ugh.
This'll help. That was wonderful. Concentrate.
Focus. Okay. Apparently my magic is weak. That's okay. My
This'll help. Thank you.
How about this?
This'll help.
there. Got it.
We've won.
He's gone! Again. Candy.
To sand. So this is the black energy at work.
He's always there. Everywhere I go. Is he the holder of the Black Chronicle?
I don't know. Judging by the book that was floating behind him, yeah.
I would say so.
Then we'll have to deal with him somehow. We'll perform the ritual and save this continent. Are you with me, Erica?
Yes.
Let's go back where the others are waiting.
Real Kaufman, a black disciple. Either. Yeah.
Is it true? Can we really defend ourselves from that thing?
Yes. With Aetherion in our possession, we will be unaffected by the mana breach.
Then we can move on to our next operation.
Let's talk specifics.
Right. Allow me to explain. From here forward, we'll divide into two groups. Rash and I will lead the rebels against Hugo's army. Stock and the others will escort the princess to Granorg.
All right.
What does getting Princess Erica into Granorg accomplish?
I will seal the power of the flux weapon.
Seal it? You can do that? We don't even know how the thing works yet.
True. I don't know precisely how the machine functions, but I know what it is doing. Beneath the palace is a chamber called the Royal Hall, which is suffused with the power of flux. They must be working from there in order to cause mana breaches at will.
All right. So what are you gonna do?
Ah.
I will temporarily seal the power of flux in the Royal Hall.
Wait a sec. Won't that backfire on us? If I remember right, that power is all that's stopping the land's desertification, isn't it?
There's no other way at the moment. That is why we must have the rebel army strike at Hugo's minions.
You make it sound so easy. That core is very powerful.
I understand the difficulty, but there is no alternative. Furthermore, King Garland has promised to support the army from behind.
If the Cygnus army helps, we might just be able to pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
What's our next step after reaching Granorg? Don't tell me we're meant to storm the palace from the front gates.
No.
We can enter an underground waterway from behind a bar there.
I see. We can go through that to the palace's basement prison.
How did you come to know about this? That route is supposed to be kept secret. Ah, of course.
Anyway, once we enter the palace...
Like, how do
we
you
have
know?
an advantage.
Oh. That's how you know. Cool.
Most of the soldiers should be leaving for the battle with the rebel army, and even those stationed at the palace will have their hands full.
It still sounds like a tough job. I'm sorry I can't go with you, but causing mayhem suits me better than an escort mission. I'll let you handle the princess. It fits, since you'd be like the princess's knight.
Rosh, this is hardly a time for joking around.
No, that's all wrong!
Huh? Are we missing something important about the operation?
It doesn't fit at all! Stock's not Erica's!
Why have...
What? Let's talk about that later.
Quiet, Stock!
Sheesh. What's going on here?
Odd. Then you must know.
Oh yeah.
You've returned, Stock. What you will face now is the power of Flux, the source of the Empire's might. Though you carry Etherion, your journey will surely be trying. Stock, we will be praying for your safety. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
The Vault Guard has something to tell you. At the Vault of Time you have now the Black Corridor. You can now purchase even more items.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Yes. Wait, was that the... Wow, we're on chapter 6 now. Hang on a sec. The new one.
Do you wish to...
Yes. You have a moment. There's something I should tell you.
Yes.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. The one night lies beyond the wake. Yeah?
Yes.
The special monsters ever.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
So now we got you. No, not strong enough, I'm afraid. Ooh. close, but no cigar. No, that's just feels slow. New accessories, of course. Yeah, well, get that later. I want to just get. I want to. We're at.
You're back, Stock.
Shall we record the
Yes. White Chronicle. So let's get to the, yeah, here. Alright, let's see. Continue. Bing! Chapter 6. Foley.
We have shown them the dread power of our weapon twice, yet they still resist. I knew Raoul would not simply roll over, but to put up such a fight is rather impressive. It seems the only way to stop them is to obliterate them. Fennel, make ready our divine judgment.
I told you before, stop using that sensationalist term. This is the result of Thaumatech engineering, not some kind of pretend god's display of power. Not that you could tell that to the faithful if your life depended on it.
If the power of Flux is at our disposal alone, then it is not so different.
Oh, so you're divine now. You're truly declaring yourself a god?
It does have a nice ring to it. Now ready the weapon.
Impossible. The control unit's adjustments will take time.
Then hurry to it!
I keep telling you, it's impossible. Even with Aetherion in the unit, the power of mana damages the machinery. The slightest miscalculation could cause an explosion, and then, poof, we'd have one big desert. That's what happens when you don't heed my warnings. You used it too quickly.
Enough excuses! The rebel army is at our doorstep, and your head is at stake here too!
Well then, I suggest you make do with the army you have on hand. If you can hold them off for a month or so, Alistel's Thautomatons might be ready.
Wow!
A month! Preposterous! I can't wait over a month!
You moved too soon, and now it's backfiring.
Wasn't it you who said army policy considers the long view, or something to that effect?
Aww.
If the control unit had been at full capacity, the Sand Fortress would have been a rebel grave!
It seems someone is in a foul mood today. What happened to that unshakable confidence?
Do not mock me. I am quite calm.
Well, they say the best laid schemes of mice and men go oft awry. So why not consult the prophet Noah? I'm sure he will offer his gracious words to provide the inner peace you seek.
When I am in the mood for jest, I will call upon the fool.
So, Noah cannot be depended upon in this dire hour. What then will you do?
I just need to buy time. Fortunately, we have the perfect pawn to accomplish that with.
I see. Fodder before the cannons, is it? Not bad. You'd best entertain me at the least.
Well, we should depart for Granorg. Stock, please lead the way.
Go in the Grand Org. Oh, we could have gone. Okay. Welcome to chapter 6.
Yes.
Word.
This place is just as big, if not bigger than Alistel.
That should make it easier to blend into the crowd. Erica, we're supposed to go behind the bar, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
This is it.
The wide streets of the city are more to my liking than this narrow hole. I even fit through it.
It'll be easy for me.
Go in. Oh, I see we're playing this game again. Oh. Wait, are you saying all of them are open already? That the whole... Oh my god, life is... Never mind. Made it.
We
Like
made
you
it
fit
without
perfect.
incident.
Are we far from our destination?
We're very close now. Please, follow me.
Just in case. I can't believe we're on.
There are guards over there. The entrance to the royal hall.
Oh, sorry. No, that can't be right. I thought the...
Let's hurry to the royal hall. Stock, are you prepared?
Yes.
We can enter through here.
I don't see how.
The entrance is a hidden passage. Only a select few know that it exists. I just pull this book.
But to know in the other timeline.
The royal hall is this way.
Let's hurry. If they use that weapon again, Rosh and the others won't stand a chance.
You're right. Let's go.
Neutral Corps, draw the enemy in. Bring them as close as possible. Don't shoot until you see the signal. They're fanning out, so pull them together and concentrate on that point.
You issue your commands like a true general. At first sight, I never would have considered you a man who could be depended on. I underestimated you, and for that I apologize.
It's all right. People say that about me all the time. I can command the troops here with confidence because I know Rosh is on the field. Still, I will give it my all today, for her sake.
Her sake?
She was my secretary. When I escaped from Alistel, she protected me, and...
I see.
Of course, I understand that the fate of the world rests on this battle. It just holds a deeper meaning to me personally. For her, for the world, for us all. We cannot lose here.
We are going to win this. And in that, we are with you!
Captain! Who is the commanding officer? Reporting! They're playing their aces, so we can't afford to hold back either. Send up the reserve troops! Coordinate with Lieutenant General Raoul's men! We'll crush them! Understood! This is it, Stock. Our entire army is counting on you now. If Hugo uses that weapon, it'll all have been for naught.
We're working on it.
We're here. This is the Royal Hall.
So this is it.
Technically, yes. We're not in the main chamber, though. Still, we can stop the attack if I can seal their power, at least for the time being.
Gotta hurry then.
What is that thing?
It must be a defense mechanism deployed by Alistel. It's not going to give us a choice. We have to fight it.
But I thought we dealt with this thing already. Wait, go back? Oh no. Never mind. Need that magic boost now.
Dance with me!
Concentrate.
How about this?
I'll get him!
How about this?
No! This'll help!
Appreciate it.
Here I go! You must cool down!
There we go.
This'll help!
Thank you.
Down! You must cool down!
How about this?
No! This'll help!
Oh no, did I just...
Here I go!
Yes, I did. There we go.
Take this.
There we Get out of here.
Sorry. We had to win this.
If Thal machines have been deployed here, that means Hugo and the others have been here as well.
It seems that way. But only a select few know about the secret entrance. How could they have found out about it?
Through any number of ways, really. My first guess would be that they forced it out of Protea.
You think so? My stepmother was very particular about the political power she wielded. On top of that, she took absolutely no interest in things like flux or the ritual. She wasn't royal blood after all. She knew that such power was beyond her, and ignored it.
I see. Well, we'll have to consider these things later. Erica, you need to seal the power of flux.
Indeed. Allow me to begin.
Oh, we're just jumping right to that. And we're back to crystals.
This will be dangerous. So everyone, please stand back.
Huh? What is this? I feel the strength being sapped from my body.
The power of flux. Our mana is being drained.
What? Is the princess going to be all right?
Even with Etherion, the effect is this strong. What would happen if the ritual were performed without it?
That.
It's done. They shouldn't be able to use the power here for some time.
Can you walk? Here, take my arm.
I'm all right. I'm sorry to have worried you. But remember, I've only sealed its power temporarily. I will need to perform it again when things have calmed. But that should buy us time.
Right. You've done well. Now the main forces can advance. We should hurry back. I'm worried about Rosh and the others.
I have no reason to be here.
Things are getting rather noisy outside.
It must be Rosh and the others. They've probably pushed the enemy all the way to the city gates.
Huh.
Huh? We've got to get out of here and join up with Rosh.
What is going on? How much longer must I wait before the power of flux can be used again?
I don't know why, but all our input is having no effect. We've tried over and over, but something has gone wrong with the control unit.
Unacceptable! It's useless if it isn't ready when I need it.
General Hugo.
Ah, Field Marshal Viola. I've been waiting for you. Lead your army to intercept the rebels at once.
Are these orders a proclamation of Noah's will, or a general's personal request?
Of course it is the Prophet's will. Protect his disciples from those savages.
Then I'd like to hear it from the mouth of the Prophet himself.
Impossible. You would interrupt the Prophet's prayers for our victory? How selfish of you to put personal desire over the good of the nation. Noah would be ashamed to see the revered Valkyrie fall so low.
I ask a favor of you, General Hugo. Do not taint the Prophet Noah's name any further.
What are you implying, Field Marshal?
I will depart with my men now, but I do not lead them for you, or even for the Prophet Noah. This is for the untold number of soldiers who believed in the Prophet's word.
My, what a pitiful woman. She realizes the truth, yet has too much pride to defy it. Which leaves you with quite a dilemma, doesn't it? Viola's not the only one demanding to see Noah. If you let things stay the course, it's only a matter of time before the people riot.
I don't need another one of your lectures. Preparations are being made.
So quick to rely on such dubious methods. Don't blame me if things go awry.
So that's his plan. They're gonna use the marshal against us. Bye. Goodbye. Huh?
That emblem. The court knights. Stock, those are the finest knights from across the kingdom. If they're here, the dangers ahead of us just grew tenfold. We must be cautious.
Right.
Continue.
That's...
From the look of him, it would seem he's the enemy commander. Do you know him?
the court knight Diaz. He schemed with Count Selvon to put Protea on the throne and usurp the kingdom. And then, when Granorg was in danger, he offered the queen's head to save his own.
That won't matter once he's dead. We'll dispose of him and save Rosh.
Diaz!
My, look who's here. If it isn't Princess Erica herself. I've heard nothing but rumors ever since you disappeared. But I'm glad to see you are well.
How dare you! You'll never be forgiven for selling your homeland to Alistel. And to add insult to injury, you now fight alongside them, against its liberators! You're an utter disgrace, Diaz!
What are you saying? All that I did was for the sake of our kingdom. Had the war continued, Granorg would have burned. Her Majesty, rest her soul, put her people first and forfeited her own life to that end.
Do you truly think I've been so ignorant of your schemes? Your words are poison. Throw down your arms and put an end to this.
So this is your true nature, Princess Erica.
Diaz?
A pox upon your cries of homeland. There is no value in a country ruled by the tyrannical whims of your oppressive monarchy. You fail to grasp this. And yet here you are, waxing poetic. Your ignorance is tyranny incarnate. You truly are the daughter of Victor the Despot.
I cannot believe you of all people have the nerve to say that.
I won't let a spoiled brat like you take the reins of power. I will survive to see that through.
Stop this. You must realize how useless your struggle is.
I shall struggle to my heart's content. Men, attack!
I can help too. What's its weakness?
What?
I'll trap him!
Concentrate.
Here!
Here I go! Leave it to me.
Appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Here I go! This'll help.
Appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Wow. Can I have a turn now? So I can destroy things?
Take this.
Leave it to me.
Huh.
You must cool down. Leave it to me. Fire! This'll help.
Thank you.
Take this.
This'll help. Leave it to me. Ha! You must cool down.
Yes!
Take this.
One stroke. Oh. That helps.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
See, now it'd be easier to kill it.
Down.
Take this.
Oh, it's over. Hey!
So this is how it ends.
It's over, Diaz. You've lost.
We don't even get to
Now,
fight him?
order your soldiers to stand down. Do so, and I will spare your life.
Wretched wench!
Oh!
Bastard.
Stock.
You're too naive. As long as men like him live, there will always be seeds of uncertainty.
You're right.
Don't worry. It's my job to do the dirty work. Now, let's go join up with Rosh.
Well done,
goodness.
Stock.
We're down to mere patches of organized resistance, so let's wrap this up. I'm coming too.
Diaz was just a diversion. He was forced out here to buy time. They still have Field Marshal Viola on their side.
Viola.
I hope we can avoid fighting her if at all possible.
Well, standing around won't do any good. Let's go, Stock.
Oh, is that supposed to be?
Please!
Yes, Prophet Noah. Ah, truly. As you wish. I have heard and accepted your most gracious words. My children, there is no need to fear, for the Prophet Noah has spoken. God tests us now, as he always has. A test of the faith in our hearts. This is our time of reckoning.
Hey! That's right!
Prophet Noah!
Stop. Stop, I said.
Let go of me!
Don't you understand? I said stop!
Not even real.
No.
Huh?
Damn it.
What the? Hey! That's right!
Silence, you fools! You dare to raise objections to the words of Noah? Guards, what are you doing? Restrain every last one of them!
It's an emergency! Run!
Imbeciles!
Oh.
He's like, want to deal with this. That soldier's like, I don't even deal with this. I'm just done.
Ex-major, to be precise.
Hello.
Glad we're safe, huh? Those words aren't usually spoken to your enemy. Do you mean you won't fight us?
Yes.
What? What did you just say?
Noah was a dummy? What do you mean by that? No way. We fought in the name of a false idol?
I could have told you that from the start.
Noah, the father of Alistel. We called him a savior, and he hasn't even been alive.
Well, he was alive 5 years ago. That much I know. And I don't mean this wooden mockery. I mean the real man who spoke to us. But after he fell ill, Hugo became his representative.
Noah was getting on in age. He must have died. Hugo could have assassinated him. But at this point, what does it matter? Hugo covered up Noah's death and used it to take control of Alistel. He bent the will of a nation to his own desires.
We'll be okay. The Prophet Noah is watching over us.
Keel and all those soldiers fought in Noah's name. And they died believing. Their faith, their patriotism. They were all betrayed. Hugo, I will show you no mercy.
Is this it? We're near the pinnacle of the timeline. Go! Huh? What? I know it.
Viola.
Field Marshal. A commander such as yourself must understand the situation at hand. Please, do your men a favor and put an end to this struggle peacefully.
My men are faithful soldiers of the Prophet Noah. I will not allow their lives to be trampled upon by heathens and infidels. Such an act would tarnish the honor of Alistel, its people, and Noah.
Your sense of duty is admirable, but we can no longer afford to be so blind. You must know about Noah. He's already...
Don't say another word. Don't take away my reason to fight.
Viola, you mean you intend to act as a scapegoat for Hugo?
I would never. But even now I am still a loyal servant of the Prophet Noah. And you are the rebel army that draws its weapons against him. So long as there's a chance that you will harm his followers, my duty as a soldier is to ensure that doesn't happen.
Don't you see? To die here would be meaningless!
Stop, Lieutenant General. Say any more, and it'll just damage your pride further.
Do not speak as if you understand after forming an army to destroy us! Enough talk. Let us end this with our swords. Former ally or not, I will grant no quarter. Prepare yourselves!
Leave it to me. What's its weakness?
Wow. Ah! Wow.
This'll help. Down. Fire.
Behold my blade!
How about this?
Leave it to me. Fire. This'll help.
Behold my blade!
Take this.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Here's a special one. Now, this'll leave a mark. How about this?
Leave it to me.
Appreciate it.
Leave it to me.
Thank you. Concentrate.
Now, this'll leave a mark. Take this.
Leave it to me. Fire. No. Leave it to me.
That was wonderful.
I won't miss.
Here.
There.
There.
Give me strength!
This'll help.
Thank you.
Here.
Leave it to me. Fire.
Behold my blade!
Leave it to me.
That was wonderful.
You must cool down.
Too slow. Take this.
No, not.
Give me strength!
Come on, not again. Oh.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Let me have a go. This'll leave a mark.
There.
No.
There.
This'll help.
Appreciate it.
Here.
Appreciate it.
Time to finish this.
That doesn't even do anything.
Behold my blade!
Nice.
It can finally end.
It's finally over.
As expected. Now, Alistel has its reason to stop fighting. The Valkyrie has fallen in battle. No one could object to a ceasefire. Isn't that so, Lieutenant General?
They didn't need a reason. You could have been the pillar of support for the faithful.
Had our roles been reversed, you would have done the same.
I am equally to blame. I was unable to stop Hugo before it came to this, but there was no reason to fight to such a bitter end.
Then take responsibility in your own way. Hugo has gone to Alistel.
Viola, come on, hang in there!
My days were already so few. Please, just let me go quietly.
Interesting. Both chapters end, it looks like, at the audience hall. Anyway, let's go.